Grads totally confused when they see Classmate crying until she rushes to the stage. Special events and remarkable moments in our life are usually marked by collision of emotions for all parties involved. During a high school graduation, for example, when the graduates themselves are beaming with smiles on their radiant faces as the center of all attraction for the day, family members and parents are most times on the verge of tears, as they probably reminisce on all the stages they've seen their child go through. It's an interesting mix that adds a whole new twist to the event. Add a little well-planned surprise to the whole mix, and what you get is even more eye-watering emotions. This is what happened to Miranda, who was graduating from Florida High. She had an exciting future ahead of her, and she most definitely was pumped up for the day. But like every other graduate in the auditorium, she didn't have anything extra she was looking forward to for the day, and bursting into tears in front of the whole school was most definitely not part of the plan. But that's what she got at the end of the day. It was a heartwarming surprise that drove her to tears. Dressed in their crisp gowns and donning their alma mater caps, the traditional uniform for the occasion, the Florida seniors were ready for the ceremony to begin. The new graduates eager to start the next stage of their life, and family members glad to be sharing a memorable moment with their loved ones. It was a charged atmosphere filled with excitement. They all stood to their feet as they prepared to take the Pledge of Allegiance. Dressed in Army uniform, the guest speaker made his way to the podium and announced, "Good evening, everybody. Would you please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance?" What was a regular announcement to everybody turned out to be what got a teen girl among the graduating students weeping. Miranda was caught on camera bawling through the whole pledge and got her classmates all around her surely wondering what had happened to set her off. Of course, it wasn't the words of the national pledge that moved her to tears. It was something else entirely. Everyone saw the military man that went to the podium that asked them to take the pledge. But to Miranda, she was seeing someone else. By the time the crowd finished with the pledge and were asked to take their seat, Miranda couldn't sit, as she could not hold her emotions anymore. She was on her way to the stage, bolting towards the guest speaker. It turned out the man in uniform is none other than Miranda's brother, Derek, who was an airman that had been deployed to work overseas. She ran towards him and the two embraced passionately, obviously full of emotions. Miranda wasn't expecting him to show up at her graduation, much less the way he did, but Derek had decided to do something special for his sister on a very special day. And this was definitely something that would remain in her memory for years to come. The emotional scene got the audience clapping and cheering in excitement. It will most likely have you grabbing a tissue too.